Hello everyone, and welcome to Galaxy 89 Cars. Today, thanks to Lexus Guildford, I'm taking you on an exterior and interior overview and exhaust sound video of this 2021 Lexus LC500 Convertible Sport Plus. These, and all of the other cars from the Lexus range, can be found at Lexus Guildford, and you can find all of their contact details in the description of the video. As I've already filmed the LC500 Coupe in depth, which can be found here, this video will just present the main information regarding the model line, and this convertible in particular. The convertible comes in at 1,350mm high, 5mm taller than the coupe, 1,920mm wide, 4,770mm long, both the same as the coupe, and weighs 2,025kg, 90kg more than the V8 coupe. To view the engine, a small latch needs to be pulled to the right of the driver's footwell to unlatch the bonnet. Then moving around to the front, the bonnet catch needs to be moved so the bonnet can be lifted up and self-supported. Unlike the coupe, the convertible is offered exclusively with the front mid-mounted, naturally aspirated 5-litre V8 that produces 465 brake horsepower and 540 Nm of torque. This output results in a 0 to 62 mph or 100 km/h time of 4.9 seconds and a top speed of 168 mph. And once finished in the engine bay, the bonnet can be easily lowered and fixed below. Now moving down to the corners, this Sport Plus edition is fitted with the larger 21-inch forged aluminium wheels to the front and rear. In from these we find unchanged ventilated disc brakes, 337mm at the front and 308mm to the rear. The car's stability is provided by multi-links at the front and rear that have been revised for all 2021 model year LC500s. As this is the Sport Plus, we also find a Torsen limited slip differential at the rear for enhanced driving dynamics. As we've now finished the model overview, we can move to the exterior, which is largely unchanged excluding the rear, but I'll still focus on the car's main features. The large grille at the front with its weave design remains, and is bordered by unchanged curvaceous L-shapes. The tri-LED main beams also remain, as do the lower surrounds with their L-shaped motifs. As we move along the side of the car, we eventually arrive at the fuel tank flap that can be opened by depressing the button to the right of the steering wheel. The fuel tank here has the same capacity as that in the coupe, 82 litres. Below this and on either side, the slim vents found in the coupe are unchanged here. However, as we move up, we finally come to the main difference, the roof. The roof is of material construction and can be spec'd in a variety of colour choices that are linked to the interior colour. This car is fitted with the beige roof. At the rear of the roof, we find a reduced size glass window. As a result of these changes, there is a much larger flat deck area at the rear that now ends with a subtle ducktail as the extendable rear spoiler has been removed. Below, the insignia and rear camera remain the same, as do the quad exhaust and subtle central diffuser. Now moving inside, it's important to note the interior is also unchanged, but as with the exterior, I'll still focus on the main features. As this is a Sport Plus, we need to ingress over the carbon sill to move inside. We are then greeted by the very well crafted and finished ochre leather interior. Before taking an extended POV look around, let's hear how the car sounds in both Comfort and Sport Plus modes. Moving back inside, we start our look at the interior, as always, with the doors. We find two-tone and dual texture leather, the cool-to-touch aluminium door handles with the seat memory functions, and window and mirror controls. Then moving to the instrument cluster, we come to buttons for the fuel cap, heads-up display, and boot lid with cruise control above. Continuing left and up, we move over the Alcantara-topped hood of the instrument cluster, before looking at the digital display itself, and then cycling through the available modes: Sport, Sport Plus, Comfort and Eco. To the left of this, we come to the 10.3-inch screen, where we can look at the main feature for the infotainment system, such as navigation, DAB digital radio and advanced trip. A full tour of this can be found in my LC500 Coupe video. There's a lovely analog clock to its left in the glass-covered gallery area. Below this lie two manually adjustable air vents and the well-sized glove compartment. Moving back to the centre, and we come to another air vent with the aluminium buttons for the air conditioning and ventilation system below. Then the CD player input, cup holder, direct access controls for the infotainment system and drive mode selector, trackpad and the gear shifter for the 10-speed automatic gearbox. To the rear of these structures we find the central armrest that can be retracted to reveal two further cup holders. However, in from this is a new feature, the cover for the roof controls. It can be lifted up to reveal the push lever button for the roof and a separate one for the windows. Pulling back on the lever lowers the roof, which takes 16 seconds. While this is happening, a progress display is presented on the instrument cluster. When lowered, we see the new wind deflector at the rear and the oval-shaped leather rear deck. As the roof is lowered, let's take an extended look at the exterior. Now back inside, the button to raise the roof has to be pushed forward. This takes 15 seconds and can be raised and lowered at speeds of up to 31 miles per hour. The electrically adjustable seats come with new neck warmers at the top that can blow air to heat or cool when the roof is retracted. Other than these, the seats retain their form, but come with an updated and more intricate pattern in the leather. For easy ingress into the rear, the seatbelt can be easily removed and seat moved forward. As with the coupe, there is a limited space here, making the LC500 more of a 2+2 than a true 4-seater. Back outside and out the rear of the car, we can view the boot. The lid can be opened using the button on the lid, the key, or inside. The standard LC500 V8 boot capacity stands at 197 litres. Looking inside, we find alcoves on either side and an underfloor compartment for the battery and tools. The boot lid then needs to be closed by hand. So that concludes my exterior and interior tour and exhaust video of this 2021 Lexus LC500 Convertible from Lexus Guildford. All of their contact details can be found in the description of the video. Please subscribe for the latest content, and until next time, thanks for watching.